It's okay, guys. The game will make sense now, apparently.
Okay.
Do I want it to make sense? That's a real question.
I cannot stress enough. Not only do we actually get to hear stuff, but they actually added new cutscenes, because this time you're actually going to get to see what happened after the end of Dane dying.
So yeah, what happens is when you go to the chapter slides, you can select either the mute playthrough, which we just did, or there you go. You can even select the chapters, as you can see. However, you cannot select the chapters in the dialogue playthrough because I haven't actually gotten to it yet. So let's get to it.
It really
is the
does.
worst menu I've seen.
I know,
To
right?
remind you, it is
I
most
mean,
like
it has a cool interface with the neons, but it lacks descriptions.
Remember, Teo, communication beyond words. We can't be bothered to explain anything.
Well, non-written description, that's what I mean. Conveyed better than...
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody, we're going to start this over from the beginning and see...
At least the game is not long, so... Oh, there's music.
Am I the only one who ever wondered, Pedro, why did they actually keep the extra cutscenes exclusive to Answered mode?
Because remember,
to
Joey...
give something for people to be incentive to play it again.
Again, Teo, I want to remind you, though, when this game first released, Answered mode wasn't even a part of this.
No, the Answered playthrough was only patched in a week later.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Joe, in a sense of, oh, why should I play this game again just for a sound? Oh, no, wait, there's more stuff to know, I guess.
So yeah, from this point on, the game will not mute itself, so we'll be able to hear everything.
Great.
Just don't you feel the excitement here, right?
Don't you see, you have to do an intentionally boring playthrough before you get the actual game.
Wow, it's so amazing. It's like if I played... No.
Also,
It sounds like it's trying to force you to play it.
Also, nothing against a day in space or a haircut, but it would have been cool if we had like an alternate costume, something of him fighting with his. Hold on, Jova. With him fighting with his hood on instead.
Teo. Even though that sounds rather simple, you're expecting too much out of anyone involved with this game.
Can you imagine if Square Enix does a traditional 2D playing crossover fighting game with its franchise and Dane gets to be a playable character?
What, you mean like a Smash Bros. Ripoff?
Something, yeah, something like old Square Enix All Stars.
Alright, so now...
Wait, guys, I see it now. Dane as DLC for Smash Brothers.
Sure,
No.
why not?
I mean, this game is so poorly optimized that it could run even on a toaster, so might as well do a Switch port at this point.
No, even
Also, have I
even
mentioned
better,
how
Jova.
basic the subtitles for this game look? Like, holy cow, what a weak font. Like, that looks like something you can make in Movie Maker.
Even better, Jova. Kingdom Hearts 5 will take place in this universe. It will be
I
quiet,
already made that
silent
joke.
Kingdom Hearts.
Also, I cannot stress again, guys, non-bordered white text. Because that always blends so well with the background now, doesn't it?
So yeah,
Seriously.
now that we have dialogue, we're actually and sound, we're actually going to be able to hear the soundtrack, for example. Dark Lord Joder
Oh,
once
we're
said...
gonna get to hear this line again.
Yeah. Dark Lord Joder once said that he found the soundtrack pretty decent. I disagree. I find the
Do we
music...
know who is the composer?
No, I don't think so. The music suffers from the same problem I had with Quantum Break soundtrack. It's just generic, techno,
Are they
weird.
speaking Spanish here?
Yeah. Puerto Rico.
Well, remember, they're Puerto Ricans, so...
Yeah, Spanish.
Did you already made a West Side Story joke?
Hold on.
Wrong address, dog.
Oh, God.
Cheech and Chong, you are not.
What the hell, man? You're stupid or very stupid?
You see, Shiva, this is why they muted the game, because the acting is atrocious.
What I said?
Yes, because voicing stuff to him in Spanish will totally get
Wait,
his
the guy
attention.
from Watch Dogs is here now?
Alright,
Adam Jensen.
there you go, see? Now we can actually hear what he's saying.
The case. Be smart. So what does be smart translate to? Beat everyone up at you see.
Very weakly, that was a weak punch.
Alright, everybody. Remember how I said that once you know how the Ultra Instant Mode works, the game becomes a cakewalk? I'm about to demonstrate that. Once you know exactly how the the ultra instant mode works, you can basically plow through everybody, all of them.
What's now, folks, is our next playthrough becomes essentially a speedrun, as Pedro has now mastered the gameplay, or what little there is.
Question, why did he go down this alley in the first place?
Because-
And why is he beating them up?
You'll see, Shiroi.
Because Dane is incredibly racist, despite being a minority.
It was written on that handkerchief that he got along with the hot dogs, so...
There you go, see? There you go, see? I can basically make short work of them because the lens flare meter fills up relatively quickly, so I can basically do the ultra instant mode over and over and over very easily, and I can basically plow through everybody.
And
That-
I love how his eyes were twitching.
yep, he leaves some hot
And
dogs.
now we're suddenly here.
Again.
So you're probably still wondering why I came down that alleyway.
And before you ask, no, I cannot skip the cutscenes because they're the whole point of the game, I guess.
You wanna say something?
I still cannot get the fact there are two identical models, identical to the one that just exited the room.
Everyone's just
It's so
picky.
stupid!
So yeah,
Kick.
It's all in your mind.
ultra instant.
Tio, I fear for your reactions when we get to some of the actual stupid dialogue. No, believe it or not, are you
the
stupid or
Rapper
very
is better
stupid?
gameplay than this.
Believe it or not, guys, are you stupid or very stupid? That was the game being smart in comparison to how stupid
More like
things are gonna
foreshadowing,
get.
Jova.
I would say that, except even that doesn't give a hint to how stupid and bad the script for this game is. Seriously.
Mega Grima.
Okay, seriously. I'm gonna hold that Square Enix are somewhat responsible for this game turning out as bad as it is because no one that they handpicked for this game seems to have done their jobs good. Well, okay, except for the composer who I guess did
Hold on.
decent enough, but...
Soul 33.
That's the name of the gang.
Oh, yeah. So now we actually get that context better.
So 30 for life. What the fuck you looking at, huh? Little bitch.
So yeah, turns out Portuguese guy here
This-
actually... So get this. Apparently this
Rican.
guy actually claimed that he did do it. So remember how we thought originally
Um.
he was framed? Yeah, he actually took credit for it.
So I think it was written like from like what an old adult white male thinks people from the ghetto talk.
Yeah.
Again, I want to remind you guys. Remember how you thought that guy got framed for it? No, he actually admitted to it, saying he did it. Why? Just because he could represent Soul 33, which I guess he's now the leader of.
You know,
Isn't that such a great twist, guys?
Not just that, you take the credit of killing an innocent, defenseless woman civilian. Whoop-de-fucking do.
I'm surprised that they let him out of jail. I mean, usually that either gets you
you
life
see-
or premeditated murder,
you see,
unless it was non-premeditated.
you see, Teo, whoever wrote this game, Man of Action apparently, have the exact same writing limitation when writing villains. The only way they can write villains is by making these completely soulless, devoid of empathy caricatures that don't actually exist. You know?
I'm sorry. This goes beyond just that page love. This falls into the TV trope of stupid evil.
Yeah, can you see what I mean about the Ultra Instant making this game a joke? Like,
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, essentially every playthrough will become a speedrun once
So
you
I'm
know how to
actually
do it.
curious. Well, alright, I'll check on my own quest and then
I'm
report.
guessing this run is a lot shorter than the first.
Shira, this playthrough is only 10 parts long. So,
Oh
Yeah.
wow, it is a lot shorter.
yeah.
But Shiroi,
Well,
now
look-
you'll be able to enjoy the story so much more intact.
Totally.
In New York City.
Oh god.
You know-
I wish I was watching that musical again.
Oh, you like Oliver?
And there you go. Now we'll be able to hear the conversation between Dane and Tay. So we'll try to
Oh,
figure.
that's the.
I actually thought you were going for Hamilton because that is also a lyric.
So yeah,
That also does work too. There, I was actually referencing Oliver and Company, Dibs.
We see you last week.
so yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. Alexander
on.
Hamilton, that works too.
So yeah, maybe now we'll be able to understand why Tay betrayed us in the end.
Would be nice if the subtitles were consistent.
You would not get any address like that.
Who talks like that? Presentation, something like that before.
Not nice.
Even Pulp Fiction would be saying you're outdated, and that was a movie specifically made for the 90s.
Ghetto. White ghetto. Shows you got no respect for yourself.
No, just
Oh,
no.
yeah, actually, come to think of it, John Travolta henchman technically is white, so we do get to beat someone like that in the game.
Seriously, White Ghetto. Okay, how old are these writers?
Man of
Or
Action,
naive.
they're like in their 50s, I think, at this point.
That was a rhetorical question. The point being is like, oh, holy cow, get in touch with society.
Okay.
Yeah, and you do that as well, David, if you don't mind.
Crazy.
Yeah, after Detroit.
Also, I'm looking at here. There's a trophy for managing to complete the game without being hit. A
Yes,
single time.
which, trust me, if you've played the game like I have, trust me, that's ridiculous. And
On PSN profile it's listed with a 0.26% of gaining among player base. I'm guessing there's a good reason for it.
Maybe
Yes.
it's because nobody even really wants to bother with that.
that's because
I commend those folk who actually managed to.
That's
achieve
because.
that.
Let me. By the way, did you know that Dane's mom died? Allow me to explain that, because see, the problem is that the gameplay is so janky, and because of that, it's so unwieldy and very unreliable. Remember that boss with John Travolta, where it's basically a luck shoot. Yeah, the only way you're going to be able to get that golden trophy is if all planets align and you get this light shining you where God is pleased with you, player.
I get it. So something like harmonic convergence?
Sure, why not?
Or, you know what? Let's talk about something I actually do like. Blues Brothers. That was fun.
Hello.
Hey, Tay. By the way, now... Just gonna say this right now. Tay's actually one of the smarter characters in this game when you actually hear what's going on.
And another thing is that I actually do like the actor's performance. He's probably the best actor in the game to me.
Yeah, I'll say this. I hope this guy finds work elsewhere because Lord knows he needs it. Like, I fear to think about what this game did to all these actors.
So yeah, it turns out they're part of a crime gang that's rivaling with Soul 33.
Pulp Fiction.
So basically, Tay here is the head of that gang, whereas Dane is his right-hand man.
And, they have a neat little friendship here. It actually is a neat little detail we get to hear now that they speak. Too bad we know where that's gonna go, but I digress.
Okay.
Soul 33. They in the mood to rap.
Yeah, this is another big problem that arises with the audio.
basically,
The
here's the
dialogue in
thing.
this game is terrible. The dialogue is god-awful.
Yeah, the actors may be good, but the dialogue is not doing them any favors. So basically, the main reason we've been beating up these minorities is because they're all part of the Soul 33 gang, and we've been prized with, making noise in their rings.
Third stringers all the way. Okay,
Dane doesn't talk a lot.
tough guy, huh?
Guess he really is a quiet man.
Well, that's kind of the whole title of the game, so...
He talks still later, though.
Well, yeah, we know that.
Oh, sign language. I don't get... Oh! Never mind. It's time for this.
Oh, they were his shoes.
Yep, they were actually his.
Even with audio, it doesn't get any less stupid.
Well, it is slightly less stupid, I guess, since, it doesn't go down to them actually stealing shoes.
Come on, man. It doesn't end this way. Come on.
Jova, it's still the fact that this is all about a fight because of a pair of shoes.
Oh, that doesn't get any less stupid. In fact, dare I say, when you actually can hear it, it gets a bit more stupid. But I'm not going to spoil it out.
Fat enchilada?
That's very racist.
Okay. Another problem I have. Okay, either
Here's one thing I don't get.
either talk to him normally or do sign language. Pick one. Why is
Yeah, this is weird. Again, Dane can read lips. Like, I mean, and it's not like the Beethoven movie where he asks him to talk slowly at times. It's that no, he can read lips just fine, hence why he's talking to him more often than not. So why does he alternate between this and sign language? See, it wasn't as noticeable when we couldn't hear them speaking. But now that we can, and we know how things are going...
For Lala.
So there you go. The not mom is actually named Lala.
Oh, so so the staging of her kidnapping was prepared in advance a lot.
Via fan mail. That is actually kind of clever.
So I guess Gumshoe Humpty Dumpty sent those.
Oh, and look at that. The insignia for the bed.
Wow, so wow.
She literally, someone literally flipped the word to her.
I'm not concerned. Somehow, shit keeps getting into her dressing room.
So there you go. Tay is actually Lala's boyfriend. So yeah, Dane apparently has the hots for his best friend's girl. That's messed up.
Creepy.
See, that's bound to get you punched.
Are you
at some
sure that she's like her proper girlfriend instead is not like a pimp figure to her?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
She's definitely his girlfriend.
They are too. Like, he's not a pimp. He's a gang leader.
He's one of the more respectable types, you know.
Just because you wear a suit doesn't mean you're sophisticated. Just saying.
Just like wearing glasses doesn't make you look smart. Oh my god, Tay was right. Only 3 people got that trophy. Jesus.
In the entire world.
Wow.
And no one got it in America. Sorry, Joe.
Trust me.
Oh no, I am so proud. I'm sorry, I can't even finish that. I'm actually proud that none of us in America dedicated that much time of our lives to this.
Or maybe they just failed at doing it. Who
For
knows?
the rest of you, get a hobby.
So here's a question, Pedro.
Or get
Who would
better
even bother
games.
trying?
I'm not. The moment I looked at that trophy, my immediate reaction was, well,
Conclusion is
nope.
no.
Moving on.
Oh my god, Joe, do you know what this means?
Yeah.
Someone has to ask to Girard to get it.
Oh god. Oh
Be the first
no.
American to get it.
I feel so sorry for that man. Like, look. This is even compared to his completionist run of Ultimate Marvel.
Wait. Disappear this asshole? How is that good grammar in any way, shape, or form?
Well, I think it's because sign language does not give proper structural sentences. It gives more of an indication of the terms used.
really
Shira, you
doesn't
have
make
any
sense.
inputs on that?
No, my friend who is hearing impaired does not use sign language. She can read lips and also hear to an extent, so we just have to speak very loudly a lot of the time.
Okay.
So question.
Does she have a hearing aid?
Yeah, she has one.
Does she have superpowers?
I mean, if not having a filter is a superpower.
You know, here's a question. Dane is
According to
friends
South
with...
Park, diabetes is a superpower, so yeah, I guess
So,
everything goes.
you know, actually, now that we mention that, though, okay, so we don't know what kind of deafness Dane is. So, for all we know, his friend could maybe buy him a hearing aid. Again, we don't know, but
Oh
what
yeah,
if?
this is set in America where you have to pay for this shit.
Eh?
Like whether he can afford it or not.
Yeah, sorry, Jova, your
Right,
healthcare
sure.
system is still flawed to this day.
Oh, I'm not going to deny that. But even still, hearing aids are more affordable. And even still, his friend's rich. So I doubt that, you know,
All right,
money
guys.
would be
Hold on, guys. I
equal.
think we're about to get something interesting.
Maybe
No,
it's
no, false alarm. Moving on.
He just left a handprint on a mirror, which is very rude because those are hard to clean. So
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
don't just put your fingerprints all over a mirror or a window.
That is
Just-
true, Shiroi. But what? But what? That is true, Shiroi. But what about Dane's dead mom?
With a pretentious piano. Truly
Yeah.
Square Enix product.
Remember me like one of your French girls, Dane, in your memories.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
The
this
YouTuber that I
is
follow-
actually pretty creepy.
Okay, easy to say, but the YouTuber that I follow, that I know, said that these shots where Dane's mommy is, shown, are identical to the ones that are used in perfume commercials, almost to a T.
I mean, I can see that.
Moving on then.
Now, tuning back into Your Mother is Dead radio here. For all you deaf
Yeah,
folks
looking
down,
at the-
down the block about to do some murderous rampage stuff, this is now playing our ambient song records.
Yeah, looking at the rest of the trophy list, it's pretty straightforward and almost downright easy. It's just that one trophy. It's just callously.
All the other trophies are really easy to get to. It's the win at life trophy that's the real kicker.
You do not win at life if you get that trophy.
No.
I think I win at life with the fact that I never even bought this game.
It reminds me of the
Actually-
Deadpool video game Platinum Trophy that literally says, "Congratulations, now you can resell the game."
Quite honestly, if you bought this on Steam and you played it quickly enough, you could actually plow through this
Refund
game.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you could plow through this game quick enough to get through it and then refund it.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey Jova, maybe that's why that one mechanic is so obscure, so they
Oh, right.
knew you'd be able to take it back.
abusive that
There you go,
time.
Shiro. You've cracked the code.
oh no, Triple!
So yeah,
Yes,
apparently.
an abusive father.
Well,
But
remember.
who is that about?
Not so much father, Jova. Remember, it's the cop took after him after. Well, but we already know from the previous playthrough that the bald cop took
Not-
after him after the mom died. Jova. We already know
We
that.
don't know that that's the same guy yet, though.
Whatever.
Remember, this is one of those exorcisms.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So is this how we became that?
No,
apparently,
he was already deaf.
here's the thing. He
You're
calls
already
him. He calls
That's what
him
he was
crippled.
screaming about.
He calls him crippled, though. Is being deaf really a case of being crippled?
For people who are, how's the term? Who treat disabled people like shit, they don't do that much of a distinction. Sorry, Java. Yeah.
I guess.
Like, I can attest you that I saw multiple peoples that treats even basic disability like deafness, mutism, or blindness the same of just everything.
So, what do you guys
So-
think of the soundtrack so far?
The soundtrack's fine enough.
It's man, like I said, there's the pretentious piano during the mom segment. Like, come on.
To me, it's decent, but in the basic sense, that it gets the basic checklist down. That's not to say that it's amazing or anything, or that means that this composer deserves any awards.
It's definitely not like it stands out, but it does the job, I guess.
It's
I'll have to
not.
listen to it on outside of the commentary. The sound effects are kind of getting in the way of it.
Oh no, there's crime going on here. Hey Dane, since you're apparently a superhero, you wanna... Oh wait, never mind, that was him doing that.
Hey, Dwebs, I just realized.
Yeah?
This is the 4th movie in the Shyamalan superhero franchise.
Oh, so after the third one already bomb stepped out, he's gonna take things down with the ship?
Yes, this is secretly... The big plot twist at the end of the Answer playthrough is that this is actually a sequel to Glass. Well, honestly, it would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
And from what I hear... about
Oh,
his
look, guys,
latest
it's that wonderful necessary level that we talked about.
That can be completed in 5 seconds.
Note. Now, I want you guys to remember the amount of footage that we're covering here right now, I think took at least 1 or 2 parts, if not 3 parts, in the first 6 parts.
We're good?
Yeah. Is there no change of plans from your BF?
Yep, there we go, boyfriend.
He's heading his way over right now. And then he's in the air.
Oh, so he's flying away.
Yeah.
Sound like it's a goddamn show.
So you're probably wondering, why didn't they just wait until he actually left to pull off his kidnapping?
Greatest performance of my career.
I think that's what they did. Like she said that he's getting hair, and then he's flying away while she's performing in the Moonshine Club.
Tio. You're gonna get some stuff to show later that's BS.
Dane's here.
That jacket is still terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably wondering, why does she want the bald cop to kidnap her exactly?
I thought you took
Ooh, kidnap me like one of your French girls.
Dane. No, Dane's his own thing.
Oh?
Tay's
Turns
almost
out
here.
she knows about Dane.
Alright, you two.
Well, that was ominous and foreboding.
Just a bit.
Now, back to that
5 seconds.
ordinary level.
And now we're going to take a 10-minute break to watch cutscenes. So
Tune in back to the game later. A dead bird.
Ask me what it means.
Ask me what it means.
Just like the insignia on the stamp.
Lala. Baby. Tall glass of iced tea's taking flight. Come down and say goodbye.
oh god, this dialogue
These
is...
dialogues, yeah, just
Oh god.
it has like the retro taste.
Excuse me,
of-
Tio. We seem to be going for one of the transitional phases in a Resident Evil game. Oh wait, no. That's the game
Oh,
just trying
God,
to render
face.
properly.
And if I beg you not to go,
The flowers would go to waste.
that would be a shame.
You know, why don't you just... never mind, I guess maybe he'll kill you if you break up. Not that they ever even hinted
Now
that.
be sure to
idiots.
learn the
Go
password
with
for the rebel
plenty of record
system,
companies in
Wild
Chicago.
That ain't your
Rose.
sound. Chicago ain't your town. Look. I called some people.
Of course he's going to Chicago.
And they're coming by the club, I swear. But they're gonna want to hear you sing.
Tay,
How you gonna be a singer if you don't sing anymore?
I
So
guess
there-
he's
so
got
there
a
you go.
point.
So there you go. Apparently, the reason she doesn't want to sing is because people don't come see her sing. It's all an ego thing. And that's why she wants to be... The reason why she wants to be kidnapped is because she feels blue, because she doesn't think she's special, I guess.
That's
Well,
pretentious.
It's a PR stunt, then.
Now, okay. Now you would think, oh, maybe it's because she's in an abusive relationship, but no, that's apparently not the reason. It's just because nobody wants to hear me sing. Oh.
Babcock?
Excuse me.
It must be a message.
We are?
Whatever that means.
Officially on the next level. No.
And look at that! Dane responds to him just fine without him having to use sign language,
Fanboy shows his
while the
face.
guy was facing away from him.
You show him to
Brilliant.
the room for a little talk when I get back. Yeah. Yo, be money.
B buddy.
Oh god.
I don't understand Man of Action's writing. I really don't.
They've written better than this. They have written straight dialogue better than this.
Again with the handkerchief. It's still
You
like
know-
a running gag.
I'm just gonna say now they wrote better street dialogue in Ben 10. And that was a kids show.
It seems like their days of Ben 10 are long over at this point, considering he's fully charged.
boys will see to that.
Oh god, that's right.
Is
They
the
also
Big
did
6
Fully
series still going?
Yes, well,
think
technically,
so, yeah.
well,
That's
well, by still going, I mean season 1 at the time of this recording still has yet to air in its entirety. We still don't know if there's going to be season 2. Spoilers, there won't. Not with the ratings it has. To give you an idea, to give you an idea, Shiroi, Recently, they've hit an all-time low in the ratings of only 190,000 viewers in America.
Wow.
Which is a shame because that show's good. I mean, it's not the best thing, and it does have some shortcomings, but it is still kind of a shame. Admittedly, it could have used some better advertising.
Jova, weren't you
Which show
talking
is
about that
this?
show recently as an abomination?
That was Fully Charged I was
Hold
talking
on,
about.
hold on. So now this is their first conversation.
Wait a minute, what show were you talking about? Because I thought you were talking about Fully Charged as well.
Big Hero 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they also writing Big Hero 6, and that show's actually pretty good, so I have no idea what the fuck. Anyway.
Securing points for Grass? Spying on me?
There you go. Alright, answer that, asshole.
Just work.
Yeah, just work, right.
Oh my god, I actually just realized that
What?
female pianist, doesn't like her job in a Square Enix game.
Oh my
Pedro.
god.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Chopin?
Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh.
Julia.
Although, Dane is not a good Laguna surrogate.
No.
Saying.
So, yeah, it turns out our little singer here is...
I believe you for some reason, creepy stalker.
Okay, I believe you.
So, yeah, it turns out our singer here...
She even says, I don't know why I should. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Jova, go ahead.
Turns out our singer here may be a bit of a manipulative little brat. Since she knows that he's clearly into her, let's just say she's going to use that to her advantage.
Oh.
I thought you... whatever. Never mind.
So, turns out she actually came on to him first.
I'm not a boy anymore. What does that mean?
Boy.
Well, we knew that.
Wait.
Don't...
I mean, the game is called The game is called The Quiet Man, and not The Quiet Boy.
Scene, Jova, this particular scene is no different.
Boy.
Well, yeah,
You
but...
saw her move her hand towards his, like, in the first place.
Well, okay, since you mentioned... Since
you know the context really of it, but fair enough.
While on the subject of boy, game, don't be sorry. Be better. Please. Anyway, yeah, let's see exactly what audibly happened in the club then, in the next part. See you then.
See ya.
See ya.
Sure.
Yeah.